Champs, it's Nate Mlambo back again. Thanks again for tuning in. And today I'm going to be talking about supplements. I'm going to show you guys what supplements I'm currently taking and why I take each one of those. So we're going to get right into it, and I will tell you a little bit about the history behind some of the subs and why I picked those. So the first thing that I'm going to pick up, I guess, is just the protein, right? Protein, standard protein. So I take the ISO whey protein. This is from Beyond. By the way, none of this stuff is sponsored by anyone, any of the supplement companies. I don't sell supplements. And so, yeah, so I use ISO whey. That's the most important thing. And the main thing when you're picking out your protein, you want to think about how many grams of protein do you have per serving, right? So this one is about 26 grams per serving. So the serving size for the scoop is roughly 30 grams. So it's a 30-gram scoop and 26 grams of protein. So that's what I'm looking at. And this whole tub has 75 servings. So usually I'm looking at, okay, at least 2 months supply, a month to 2 months supply, depending on how many scoops I'm taking. Typically I do 2 scoops a day, so it's about a month's supply for protein. So that's what I typically look out for. And the other brand that I recommend is PVL Gold. So it's pretty good, and I've used that for the longest time. Usually it's sold, they have like 27 grams for like a 37-gram serving scoop. So I usually go for the 27 grams and just maximize, right? Over time it adds up, right? So that's the first supplement that I'm taking. It's pretty, like, standard, right? That's your typical protein powder, right, for supplementing. And then moving on, so I also have creatine monohydrate, right? So this is probably the most researched and most effective when it comes to helping you build lean muscle. So in terms of building strength, and you're also looking at the ability for your muscles to be hydrated and getting you to generate more energy for your muscles, for your cells rather, and then helps with the muscles as well. So yeah, so I think that's probably fundamental when it comes to supplementing. So like the creatine, if you're into strength training, that is, right? So creatine, protein, yeah, so that's what I have. And then next up I have the BCAs. No, it's actually EAA, so essential amino acids. Let's go. Hang on. Okay, so EAAs, so that's essential. Oh shit. So I got the essential amino acids. All right, so essentially that's for the amino acids, just to help me stay anabolic, right, when I'm training. And also it has electrolytes, so that's why I also picked that one too. So it helps with the hydration. So yeah, so that's that one. And then next up I have the beta alanine. So beta alanine, I never used to like this one at all. So the reason why I didn't like it is because of that tingling sensation. And I think the first time that I actually had beta alanine was in C4, and I had these tingling sensations in my fingers, and I couldn't actually train properly. I felt like, okay, I had needles, poking through, and I just didn't feel as comfortable. And I guess with time, so what I found out is that you actually have to build a tolerance to it as well. So if it's your first time, you're probably going to feel that, but with time it kind of fades away, or it becomes less and less, right? That sensation becomes less, and you build it up into your system. And the reason why I take that one too, it actually helps with muscle endurance, right? So if you're increasing intensity in the gym, you want to have that endurance to finish your workout and just keep the entire momentum throughout the workout. So it really helps with that as well. So it's very similar to creatine, where you have to load it up. And so it has to stay within your system, right? It takes a couple weeks to actually load up in your system. And so for me personally, right now, I've switched up my workout program. So I'm increasing intensity. Instead of working 3 times a week, I'm now working out 5 times a week. And instead of doing like 30 sets for a workout, I'm now doing about 40 sets in a workout. So I need that additional boost just to help me get through that workout, right, with increased intensity. So that's what I'm doing. And then the next thing is the citrulline malate. So that one. So beta alanine and citrulline malate, uh, compounds or I guess supplements that you usually find in a pre-workout. Sorry, excuse me, pre-workout. And when you're looking at a pre-workout, so some people look at a pre-workout because they need mental focus, and some people just want to get the pump, right? Some people want that endurance as well. So I kind of break down what I actually need for a pre-workout, and then instead of always buying pre-workout or having a pre-workout that has everything, I just have the different compounds just to give me the exact feeling that I need for my workout and how I feel at that time. So I kind of split them up, or sometimes I'll stack them with the pre-workout itself. And more recently, I've tried this one, which is not too bad actually. Batch 27. Apparently, it's probably one of the best or the better pre-workouts right now on the market. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. I guess the issue with some people taking pre-workouts is just like the stimulating feeling, right? It's a stimulant, and your brain can be up the whole entire time, and you might have a tough time sleeping at night. So for me personally, I've kind of figured out a couple of different ways that I can help manage my sleep. But definitely when I take pre-workout, I see a difference. And depending on the time of the day that I take my pre-workout, I see a difference. So this is the pre-workout that I'm taking right now. And so usually sometimes I'll stack it with the beta alanine and citrulline, right? So this is just me doing this. I'm not saying that you should do it, but that's what I do sometimes. And so, yeah, so this is what I'm taking. And then so it also has caffeine. So it's got citrulline, it's got beta, and it's got more betas and tyrosine, caffeine, right? Like the caffeine part of it. I also separate my caffeine. So I also have like caffeine pills. So with the caffeine pills, for me, mainly it's for, oh, there we go. So mainly for the caffeine pills, it's just mainly when I'm working. So I need that mental focus. So I just take the caffeine pills in the morning. And so I don't usually drink more than 1 cup of coffee a day. All right. So like I load up my caffeine earlier on in the day and I kind of get my day started. And then I try as much as possible to make sure that I'm taking my pre-workout before 3 p.m., right, in the afternoon. And then, yeah, I mean, just make sure that I've eaten as well, right? So the order I take these supplements, right? So the citrulline and beta alanine and the BCAs, the EAs, I mix them up in the morning, first thing when I wake up. So I chug that and yeah, hydrate, make sure that I'm hydrated, get my electrolytes in. And then after that, I'll wait probably about an hour or so and then take my caffeine. And with my coffee, I usually add cordyceps and lion's mane in my coffee as well, just to help with the mental focus and so that I can keep and sustain my energy throughout the day. And then I also have the black root, the maca as well, just to make sure that I'm able to keep my energy up as well. And then I also have the other supplements. I can't bring everything here. I have my vitamins, right? Fish oils, the daily supply, and everything else that you have to take, right? Vitamin C, fish oils, vitamin D, the regular stuff, right? And then I have the turmeric, which I also add to my protein shakes. And what else do I have? I think that's about it, to be honest. And then I have ashwagandha. So For nighttime, I do like reishi tea with ashwagandha. I got it from one of my friends, and yeah, so it's a great mix, mushroom mix for nighttime. So that also helps my brain kind of calm down and relax, and I can actually have pretty decent sleep throughout, even though I've taken some stimulating products or substances throughout the day. But yeah, so essentially, it's like an entire cocktail of different supplements. But I also cycle off the supplements. I don't continuously take them every single time. So when this is done, I'm probably not going to take supplements for like maybe another month or two just to see where my baseline is and then what I actually need moving forward. And then I reassess to say, okay, do I need all of these supplements? So I just readjust what my supplement protocol is depending on what I actually need. So I don't keep using the same things the whole entire time or keep using the same dosages. So I kind of cut back and then I see, okay, what do I need right now? And then so I keep evaluating, right? So I keep track of that stuff. So yeah, so essentially that's what I do for my supplements. And so yeah, so essentially that's what I'm doing, and that's about it. So hopefully this is useful, valuable. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments, and yeah, let me know, and I can do another video and talking about anything else if you guys have any questions about the supplements. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.